First round matchup is set, and what a matchup it is. A redo of last year's Western Conference final, this time coming in the opening round.
I guess we're doing this dance again, eh?
What's the feeling about facing Vegas again?
Just another playoff series that we're excited to get going here, and obviously they're a good team.
If we want to be the champs, it's a good way to start.
It was in and out of the net in the blink of an eye. Shot over to Ben, and it bounced over his stick. And that's how game one comes to a close.
The first two games of the series have left Stars fans stunned, and it seems the players searching for answers.
Going down 2-0 against Vegas was not an easy spot, especially after, losing to them last year, and that kind of no-quit attitude is something that, I really learned that we have.
We're a pretty resilient bunch. We don't panic.
There's no quit. Once we get our boots into the series, we're a hard team to kick out for sure.
As this series shifts to the desert, Stars are going to look to fight their way out of a hole in front of that rowdy crowd in Sin City.
After going down 2-0 to Vegas and going into their building, I think it would have been really easy for us to just, kind of mail it in and call it a season.
Shift by shift, game by game, starting tonight in Vegas. He's getting shot, he scores! Johnston, delay shoots, he scores! He went upstairs! The Stars win game 3, and we've got ourselves a series! Settle in for what should be a tremendous one. Game 4, Stars and Golden Knights. And scored! Dallas has their first lead.
This series has been completely flipped on its ear. It's now the Stars who have all the momentum, and they look like a team overflowing with confidence.
Save! Otger have lifted everybody in Dallas to their feet as the Stars take the lead.
Standing and going berserk.
We will see you Sunday for Game 7 in Dallas.
NHL playoffs, Game 7. There is nothing better.
Backhand, he scored! And the Stars are back in front! Game over! Series over! Title defense over! The Stars have dethroned the Knights in 7!
Only some of the handshake lines are better than others. For Pinch, Spotter, and I, thank you. That's as good as it gets for us. That's Stanley Cup hockey.
You got to go 4 here, 4 here. We have 12 more wins to get, dude.
And then we have to win all of these against Avalanche.
We got to get these 4 here.
I've never been through anything like that in terms of series. It was the hardest hockey I've ever played in my life.
Now, after scratching and clawing their way past the defending Cup champs, waiting for them is the team that won the Cup 2 years ago, a very dangerous Colorado Avalanche club that invades American Airlines.
Wyatt Johnston off the faceoff, and it's 2-zip Dallas in the first. Nate McKinnon has tied it. Miles Wood, the hero in overtime.
We're here again. We're not going to dodge that. Need to be better in game 2.
Yeah, hockey's a funny game. Bounce here or there. We thought we had some good looks to win that game, and it just didn't go our way.
Hits! He scores! Rupert hits! Toates is hit high, and by Jamie Benn. Otger, what a save! Bullseye!
This series has been like a title fight with punch, counter punch, both teams throwing absolute haymakers.
And the Stars show us why they are the best team on the road this season. It's a 4-1 final here in the Mile High City.
Jamie Benn, that dude. I hate that. I literally hate that dude. Stars suck. Jamie Benn's going down tonight.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear lots of boos anytime that guy's up spot. Hopefully someone beats him up.
Let's go, Eds!
bend to the forehand, and then gets knocked down. A penalty coming. Pass across Johnston. He scores! Dallas was as dominant as you could possibly be.
Nathan McKinnon lights the layup with 3:10 to go. They'll get a Game 6 back in Denver on Friday night.
Deep into the evening, where it's approaching midnight here in Denver and already past it back home in Dallas. But the longer this one goes, the bigger the stage gets for someone to step up and play the role of hero.
We're going to win this game, though, because we're the better team. We need everybody here. Let's go.
Back for Pavelski. Couldn't shoot cleanly. Marchment. Where is it? Duchesne. He scores!
With every passing round, they're one step closer to the ultimate goal. But with every passing round, the tests get tougher and the margin for error remains paper thin.
You know, I think you can learn a little bit of everything every year throughout playoff runs.
I learned that that team has a character.
Going on a deep run with the group that we had, it's you learn a lot about guys for sure.
A year ago, this is where the journey ended for the Stars. In the Final Four, they have fought their way back here. They have earned their way back here. In front, tip, score, and it's over. The Oilers, Connor McDavid. This is Game 2 of the Western Conference Final. Score! Tipped in front by Marchment. The towels are waving, the crowd on their feet. Dallas needed a Game 2 response, and yet again, they get one.
I learned a lot about the guys, a lot about, you know, how guys can step up in big moments and you know, sacrifice.
Connor McDavid, and the Oilers are up 2-0. Robertson score! A one-time missile! Score! And Robertson's got another! Baked it! He scored! A hat-trick goal!
You know, the deeper you get into the playoffs, the more the intensity seems to grow, and this series is no different. It's living up to the billing.
No, you just learn that you need that experience to be successful. It's unfortunate part of the business that you have to lose a lot to understand what it takes to win.
That was the biggest run I've ever been on, and I was feeling things I haven't felt before, and just looking to, you know, my left and my right and seeing guys that have been there and going through it, it definitely helped me out.
The Stars now make the trip north to Edmonton with one last chance to keep their playoff run alive and force this series back to Dallas for a decisive 7th game.
This is just as good as it gets if you're a hockey fan.
You can't do much more than what the Stars have done outside of actually score a goal.
And time has run out on Dallas. And 2-1 the final as the Oilers win Game 6.
We've had two deep ones the last couple of years, but not good enough. And you know, we need to you know, learn to take that next step. You know, conference finals aren't the goal. Stanley Cup's the goal.